Hey, what is up guys, it is Phantom here and welcome back to a brand new video everyone. So in this video, I am going to be going over the top 5 places to get pulled in Wizard101 and oh my god, I've been wanting to make this video for some time now, as getting pulled into like an unwanted battle is just one of the biggest problems every wizard faces in their day-to-day wizard lives. It's just such a huge issue, and honestly I thought I would cover the best places to get pulled, or I guess like the worst places to get pulled. I guess either verb kind of works in this sentence, in this context of what I'm saying, but anyways, without further ado, let us get into the first area here so I can tell you which places to just absolutely avoid and be cautious around. So before I get into the actual first area here, I just wanted to put Sunken City here as an honorable mention, as this place, gosh, if this was like a couple years ago before like the polls got nerfed here, this would have been absolutely #1, hands down. So we're in Sunken City here, and god, I just have so many memories of these wailing wraiths, okay? I would just be on the sidewalk here, just like walking, minding my own business, and I would get pulled from the fucking sidewalk into a battle. I just wanted to throw that in there because obviously that doesn't really happen anymore, as I have actually tested it for the last couple minutes. I've been kind of trying to get myself pulled while simultaneously trying to stay safe, and like the pulls, like as you can see, really are not that bad anymore. They're not really pulling me into many battles here, so I just wanted to throw this in here as an honorable mention because it was one of the worst places to get pulled a while ago, but now it has since been nerfed, so I just thought I would throw this one in there. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, the pulls had most definitely gotten nerfed here because they're just not nearly as bad as they once were, but I would really like to throw this in here as for just being an iconic place to get pulled back in the day. Now, number 5 might come at a bit of a surprise because I feel like this was only a bad experience just for me, but this little area where I'm at here in High Road in Avalon, right around here, next to this burned down house here where like the night goblins tread, was one of the most prime spots back in my like hardcore Avalon questing days to get pulled. Was William might have just got pulled there himself, I'm not really sure, but right here, yeah, he did. Okay, yeah, as you can see, prime example right there. Okay, it happens. Alright, it happens because the thing is with the night goblins and how they like walk around and stuff is they walk around as close to the sidewalk as you can imagine. So I would get pulled whenever I'm just trudging across here, you know, thinking I am safe, or maybe you know what, maybe I'm playing it a little bit risky and I'm going over here and I most definitely can get pulled by these night goblins. So this one might come as a bit of a surprise because it might just be based on my personal experiences, but I found this area right here in High Road with the night goblins just be some of the worst. So as you can see, like it's a very tight squeeze when the line of goblins goes by, and I don't know about you guys, but I do not want to have to wait. See, Erica herself is even afraid of getting pulled here. Look, this is a place where people get pulled. All right, is she gonna do it? Erica? Oh, she's waiting. Okay, I think she made it. All right, good for her. But yeah, so about this area, I mean, you know, the area is bad for pulls when you actually have to wait for the mobs to like go by, you know, from a certain area. So I just had to put this one here. For my personal experience, it was really awful. Alright, this one is definitely a bit more of the more, you know, broad ones. We have pretty much the entirety of Savannah, or mainly kind of this spot here if I'd had to paint a specific area for you. But this area, oh my god, if you watched one of my most recent streams where I quested throughout Zafaria with my balance, you will know that this area absolutely sucks. It is absolutely awful, and in that stream, I must have gotten pulled like, I don't know, 5 separate times just while I was questing in Savannah. It was just absolutely awful, seriously. So I'd be walking. I want to try to find the area exactly where I got pulled. I think it was probably somewhere around here. Like, I would be walking, and then a mob would just spawn right in front of my fucking face, and then just pull me into a battle. And I was on stream, so it's not like I could, well, I mean, I could flee, but then, of course, I would, like, lose the viewers, and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, it was very complicated for me. Actually, it was definitely this area. I think this area was one of the worst, but really, the entirety of Savannah kind of sucks for getting pulled. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm always very afraid when I go over here, just in between all the tents and the little houses and everything. The mobs spawn pretty close to them, you know, and they can also spawn, you know, new mobs too, right in front of your face when you're just not suspecting it. So I had to put this one here as one of the worst areas, literally purely from just my old Zafaria questing days, as well as that one stream. Really gave me a lot of trouble here, so I've really struggled with this area, and honestly, I never really want to come back here. I really don't. Yeah, this area sucks too. It's all bad. It's all bad, okay? Just because of the rate that the mobs spawn and the areas that the so-called safe areas that you have here. This is just awful. I'm sorry, I have to get out of here. Honestly, this one might come at a bit of a surprise to the general public as well, but I don't know the name of this area specifically. Like, is it called the Pinnacles? Is this what this whole place is called? I'm not really sure, but in like the middle of this big rune tower / celestial structure, you come in here, and I think you have to do some sort of quest in here where you either like have to collect something or maybe even defeat these guys. I'm not really sure, but the poles here, for me, like, it's not that their pole radius is that big. It's just that the pattern that they walk in, like up those, you know, ruined stairs and just across and then back down, like, it makes it so hard to actually get around. Obviously, you have to wait for an opening like this, but even then, like, you're still at risk of, like, one of them just going haywire or maybe spawning in front of you. Yeah, this specific area in Azteca, let's see if Blaze Dragonhorn can do it. Okay, looks like he's fine so far. Alright, good for him. I don't know what quest he's on right now, but yeah, it's like, this place is honestly a really strange place. Like, you enter it from some weird looking, yeah, I don't know. This whole place is a mess, okay? Celestia is a mess. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not trying to talk about the whole of Celestia. I'm trying to talk about this main area here. And like I mentioned before, it's just more of the fact of their walking pattern. You know, when I believe you have to collect these. I think these like metal scraps for some sort of quest. I just remember so much of me just being in the wrong place at the wrong time and then being pulled by one of these crustacean shell breakers. Obviously, I'm not getting pulled right now because I'm just like an expert, you know, of not getting pulled after playing the game for so long, and I know exactly where to go. But for some newbies, I feel like this could be quite the struggle here. This little area is just I don't like it. I personally don't like Celestia at all, but this is like in essence of what Celestia is, alright? And I have to put this area here just for the polls, because that's what this video is about. Anyways, that is going to be all for, I believe, number 3, everyone. So let's move on to the next couple. I think these ones are pretty iconic, so let's just go there. Alright, come on now. You knew this area, this specific area of Salt Meadow Swamp was going to be in the video, okay? And I must say, at first, really, all of Salt Meadow Swamp is pretty bad for pulls. I know, like, there's some Quetzals somewhere around here, or some Quetzals around here that are just kind of the worst when it comes to pulling. And obviously the Weavers here aren't too kind either, but this area in particular, oh my god, where the ship is, and then we have to talk to Ponce de Gibbon. Guys, come on, I cannot be the only one that just has anxiety every time I have to do this quest. It's just, whenever you have to talk to Ponce, you literally have to wait until, yeah, I'm just gonna demonstrate it for you guys, just to, you know, demonstrate the struggle and everything. So, you literally have to wait for these Monkeystons to just, you know, go, do their own thing, you know, just walk at their own pace and everything. So, you gotta wait for them, and then you gotta cross this little bridge here, right? And he's just in this little area right here where you just kind of have to barely squeeze through and then talk to him, okay? And just the entirety of this little shipwreck area and just these Monkeystons roaming about just makes for one of the most frustrating pull areas in the entire game. Like I said, I'm not getting pulled that much in this vid because I'm just an expert. I really am just an expert, and I know how to avoid the mobs properly. But man, my first time throughout Azteca, I remember this was not a fun area. This was not a fun area at all. And honestly, some of the pulls in Azteca are really bad, as you're about to see here in the number 1 spot, hint hint. But some of the mob pulls are just absolutely the worst. There! Right there. I'm sorry, Antonio. It happens, okay? It happens. It's not good. It's terrible. I hate it. Let's move on to number 1. Now, I'm not gonna lie. The entirety of the cenote in Azteca is just one of the most prime places to get pulled, whether you're talking about the Thunderhorn zombies, which just spawn at an incredible rate near the sidewalk, or maybe down in the mines here when you have the Moon School zombies that walk incredibly close to the sidewalk. But then you come up here. You come past the pyramid, and you get to this area. It doesn't even have a name, okay? But this area is just some of the most annoying, just one of the most annoying places to navigate, I swear. With these smoking mirror zombies, alright, they don't even spawn that quick. They just, like, literally, this is what I'm talking about, okay? There are some quests that literally require you to go up these sidewalks and, like, into these buildings. And look, how are you supposed to get up that sidewalk? It's literally I can't even comprehend. I can't even comprehend the stupid dev that designed this area, because Sorry, Kay, I didn't mean to insult you there, but the guy who designed this area, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna forgive you. Whoever designed this little place with the sidewalks, with the zombies that walk up both sides of the sidewalks, literally leave no room for the players, and just the way that the mobs are dispersed throughout each platform, it's awful. It's awful, and it makes for one of the worst areas to get pulled in this game, if not the worst area. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, there are so many areas to get pulled in this game. I might honestly do a part 2 to this, okay? But that's really going to be it for this video, everyone. I really hope you guys did enjoy the top 5 places to get pulled in Wizard101. I hope that you could, you know, somewhat empathize for my struggles here. Oh, looks like we might be able to... Nope, see? You can't get up the sidewalk. It's... Oh my god, this area, man. But anyways, that is going to be all for this video, everyone. I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here real quick, because it just gives me anxiety being here. I'm just going to chill right here for now. But anyways, that is going to be all for me, everyone. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video, or maybe subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I post pretty much all the time now that it's summer. You know, I got a lot of time to do cool videos like this, so maybe subscribe if you're enjoying the content, or maybe you're looking forward to future content later on. So anyways, that is going to be all from me. Just, God, making this video gave me so much anxiety. I'm gonna collect this ore. Okay, that's it for the video. Peace out, everyone. Ah!